We're 25 today. Woo!
Oh,
Sound
we
effects, sound
like,
effects, sound effects.
I was like, if only we were really 25,
I
but
am 25.
you know what?
I
We
will
edited
be
this out. I'm
25.
25 too. 25.
Our
Woo!
20th episode. We are excited about it. And I just want to say thank you, Aymanie, for doing this together. I think, too, how coming from Salsa, was it last year? I'm like, we could do a podcast. We could take all of these conversations we've had over the years and bring it public. So thank you very much. I'm happy to do this
Oh,
with you.
I want to say thank you so much for holding it down and keeping me motivated at times where I'm like, "Ugh."
She's like, peace.
I need a minute. No, honestly, I want to thank you for holding it down and just really seeing the overall vision and staying true to it. Like, you have been such an incredible co host. And honestly, I couldn't think of a better person to have this experience with. So
Same,
I
same.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yes, 25. But it's a wonderful success
Milestone.
milestone.
Yes. Check. That's amazing. Just to, yeah, it's amazing just to
Hmm.
say that we have made it through 25 episodes.
25 episodes.
Mhm.
And I think in a different episode, we talked about pod fade. And so, like, to get to the point that we're
Yes.
25 episodes and we see a
Yes.
path going forward is a wonderful thing.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
actually very fitting because the fact that we are at 25 episodes and we're talking about success, like what
Mhm.
that means.
Mhm.
Like, come on. Timing, timing, timing
The
is
timing,
everything.
it is everything, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how appropriate to, bring in the 25th episode in this manner, and this the topic,
Mhm.
is all in alignment. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think we learned over the course of just starting the podcast
Mhm.
how important it is to have ways to measure where you are in the process,
Mhm.
how far you have to go, just so you don't
Yes.
feel like you're working endlessly.
Yes, just expelling all this energy with no insight.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely. It hits differently like when we created our check. Well, not we, when you created the checklist,
Yeah.
or not, well, that too, but the number of episodes and then to actually check each off, it hits differently. And it
Hmm.
really is encouraging, and it kind of keeps you wanting to see the next phase, seeing that next milestone, So
Absolutely. It's
yeah.
satisfying.
It is
And
very.
then it
Yes.
helps you recalibrate, like, okay, this is
Yes.
today, today's done. It was a success just in getting it done,
Uh-huh.
recorded, and then you look to the next one. You look to complete the
Exactly.
checklist.
Exactly, and see how far we've come and
Mhm.
see where we're going, and it's so cool.
Mhm.
Like we're like halfway there.
Ha
I mean,
Yeah, more than
yeah.
when you think about it, because we've done other things
Yes.
outside of
We
this,
have.
other recordings
We
that are
have.
waiting to be revealed.
This is
So yeah,
true.
we're definitely over halfway. So it's a
Yes.
fantastic thing.
It is a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I'm so
So
excited.
for you and your business, have you done that where you have uh, decided what and how you measure success is?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I have. In recent years, I want to say prior to the Interlocks brand, I hadn't.
Okay.
I was just really in the thick of it, but I wish I did.
Hmm.
But in my Interlocks business, I have, like, we're working towards our goals, and we want to be able to celebrate and have everyone on the same page so that we all are working towards those goals together. So yeah, I have. And
Hmm.
it feels good, and it gets it for me, it really motivates me to push forward so that I could see,
Hmm.
that milestone. So, what about you?
I have, and I was going to say, I think to what we just shared in the last episode
Mm.
about, um, what did we say? We said something like, oh, it was the difference between planning, strategizing, and then taking action. I think that coupled with having some way to measure success. So you're doing all of this work to
Yes.
move towards the action to be able to check something off. And so yeah.
Yes. It all
Mhm.
it all
It
works
all works
together. It
together.
all works together. One feeds the next.
Mhm.
And really, getting you to the whole execution, like what we were talking, about last episode.
Mhm.
It's cool.
Yeah. And yeah. And whether you're just starting out, like, this is good to have as information up front, just to avoid the pitfalls. potential
Mm.
pitfalls of not having that kind of approach or mindset
Mhm.
to success and the metrics and the milestones. But even if
Mhm.
you're like just starting out too, or at any phase
Any
really.
phase. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
But to answer your question, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, I remember it's interesting. I remember when I first started, when I had my Zumba license.
Okay.
So for me, I was in training all the time, getting licensed in that, certifications in this,
Uh-huh.
but without actually teaching a class, it didn't really mean anything. And so I said, okay, I have to teach at least one class by
Mhm.
the end of, I forget the year. And that was
Mm.
going to be the measure of success. And
Mm.
I literally got the call that I was going to sub a class the last day of the year. The Yeah,
Check.
checked it off. I'm like, "Okay." So I went from all of the planning, strategizing, the training, a lot of
Yes.
training,
Yeah, the
different ways
learning.
of learning, to setting
Execution.
a deadline
Mhm.
for myself, and it worked out that there was a call that came to me on that day. So that was another check mark, and then it was just over time, you just have
Mhm.
other
Yeah, you set new
milestones, new
goals.
goals,
As
for
you
sure.
accomplish, you set
Mhm.
new ones.
Yeah, when you, think back to either Interlocks or any other business you've done, in those times when you have not had um, measures of success in place or whatever, how did it feel? Because that's, I think, what happens to, at least for me,
Mhm.
not having the milestones, it gives you that heavy feeling.
Mm.
You feel like you're not truly making progress. So, like, how did it impact you, or did it?
It didn't.
It didn't.
It did not impact me because I think a lot of it I think my makeup, like, because I'm actively in the thick of it, and each experience is it kinda energizes me just being able to
Mm-hmm.
provide that service. I kinda like I get high off of that feeling, and then that next client that I'm servicing, it kinda like re-energizes me more.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back.
Oh. Okay.
I take that back. Not having it definitely towards the end when I started to make a transition, that's when I
Mm,
noticed it.
okay.
When I was just doing it was just status quo, that I really didn't notice a difference.
Yeah.
But when I was getting ready to make a transition,
I see. Yeah.
that's when it became very clear I need to have goals,
Hmm.
because those goals are going to be very essential in helping me to make that transition. And once I did that, it was the excitement. I'm getting closer to my goal. So there were definitely points in my career where I felt that, but it usually was around transitional points when I was leaving my corporate job
Okay.
to work full time as a loctician. Then when I was releasing clients so that I could become more involved with interlocks,
Hmm.
it was at those pivotal moments for
Right.
me that it became very clear. I need some goals. I need
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, I think it's interesting that you say that, because it's probably not just in business and life, but when you go through those phases of change,
Yes,
transition, it identifies potential holes or gaps
it does.
in a business structure or foundation. So having things like this, simple things to do in advance, is so helpful because it helps you navigate. Doesn't mean it's going to be any less challenging or anything, but
No.
it provides you some direction. So that's,
Absolutely.
yeah,
I think so. And even when it comes to fitness, because I mean, wellness, and,
mhm,
because we are so passionate about that as well. But
yeah,
I remember working on accomplishing a 5K. Like, I wanted
mm-hmm,
to train so that I can run a 5K race.
right,
And so that was a goal. And
hmm,
once I accomplished it, beautiful, done. But I had no further goals, and I ended up stop running. I didn't
right,
continue to run. So I wish I had another goal
mm-hmm.
directly after that to keep me going on my, running journey.
So someone like last week, it's about when I mentioned uh, getting back to salsa, but
Mhm.
not so much. And then when I started in the beginning, it was about, yes, I wanted take classes, join the team, and perform, and that was the goal.
Mm.
But now it's like, no, if performing is something that I end up doing, great, but I'm going to do something consistently every single day that allows me to be or live or be the life of a dancer.
Yes.
And along the way, so that when I get to the one spot where I've performed or whatever, I don't stop, because I've been there.
Mhm.
I think we've all done
I
done
think
that, because there's so
so.
much focus on setting goals, and goals are not bad.
Yes.
But when you think about the long, long game, it's about
Exactly.
becoming
Becoming that
that
thing.
thing. And
You
so what,
tap it into atomic
yeah,
habits.
so what do you do every day? Or what are the the
traits,
traits or
behaviors
yeah,
of
so what is the identity of the person you're looking to become?
yes,
So are you looking to be a runner
exactly. At that time, I
or an
wasn't.
athlete?
Exactly.
And if the goal was just to run a 5K, that's fine
Mhm.
too.
Mhm.
That's fine too. But
It
yeah.
is. But that was not my goal. I wanted to be a runner back then.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Mm.
love it. Hmm.
Mhm.
So wellness update. So of course, talking about salsa just now,
Yes.
that is in progress. It's going to be doing its thing. The other part of it is that I realize that there are certain elements of my life that need to be consistent that are part of wellness for me.
Okay.
Includes music. So I am also rearranging one of the rooms in my house to get it back to the place where I can practice and record myself and then do the public accountability on Instagram the way I was doing before.
Okay.
So that's the other part of my wellness,
Okay. Self-care.
recipe.
I love it. I love
Self-care.
it.
Yeah, so that'll be coming up very, very soon. Getting my the lighting together, my
Yes.
audio equipment. So
Yes.
because I realize having movement, having music and different things, that helps keep me
Mhm.
focused and grounded. And I find that I'm more laser focused when I have those things going on. If I'm only doing
Mhm.
one thing, I can be
You're
good
not on
at
all
it, but I'm not
cylinders.
firing on all
Okay,
cylinders.
yeah.
No, no,
Okay.
I am firing. I like to have the balance. I like to have all of the things working together.
Okay.
When that happens, I am firing truly
Mhm.
like
Yes.
optimal performance.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, Whereas if I'm doing just one thing, I can do it well, but it doesn't feel as good. It
Okay.
feels better when I'm doing okay, this business thing here, career, and then all the things that really feed me. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
Mhm. Well, this is
Yeah,
exciting. I
I'm gonna
can't
hear.
wait. Yep.
No.
That's gonna be our intro. You got to work on our
Oh,
intro.
oh,
Uh-huh.
okay, okay.
You ready?
All
Uh-huh.
right,
You
okay.
yeah.
Have a
Uh-huh.
little keyboard.
Yeah, there you go. She's gonna work on the intro,
And
y'all.
then, my next take on my box of
Yes.
things, I will be a music producer. So podcasters, business owners, you need music? I got you.
Okay. She got you. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
I cannot wait to hear what you come up with for us.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I'm not putting any pressure to say it'll be done anytime soon,
Yeah, but still,
but I'll
it's
do
a
something.
goal.
It's a
It's
goal.
something that you're
Yeah,
because you are a musician who's
yeah,
going to be creating
great.
for the podcast and
Mhm.
other podcasts, and
Right. I
you
put
have
it out
become
there.
that person. Yes.
But that's my update in terms of wellness. That is just
Okay.
I'm getting back to those key elements
Mm-hmm.
that create that nice recipe for me to
Okay.
feel like very calm and centered,
Yes.
focused,
Yes.
and
Yes.
energized.
And
Even though it's
energize.
a lot of things,
But
it's
it energizes.
energizing.
Yes, it
Yeah.
energizes you. It makes sense. I'm like, yeah, I get what you're putting down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Any new
Mm.
updates for you? For
I started stretching again right before bed.
I love that.
Right before bed.
Mm,
I don't know what it is as of, I want to say, maybe this past year.
okay.
I've been taking opportunities in between clients to just really stretch, elongate, and it feels so good. Oh my gosh. I'm
I
like,
love it.
I love it here. And so I've been carrying that practice. I started carrying that
Mm-hmm.
practice over to prepare for bedtime because what I realized, and I may have shared this before, I realized there were times when I would go to bed tense.
Mm,
You know, and I didn't realize until I just took a deep breath and I just and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't ever do this. Like
yeah.
I feel a difference. And stretching before I wake up very like my body can move. I feel like energy is flowing. It just feels so good. So
Mm,
I am incorporating more stretching.
I love that. I
Mm-hmm.
love that. Interesting. Sometimes I was telling a coworker the other day that I get out of bed and I'm aware that I am not truly 25 anymore. I mean, at the
Ah,
opening I was 25, but okay,
yes,
that's
yes, yes, yes.
bending the truth a
Just a
little
little bit.
bit.
You're
Just
26,
26.
you know? Yeah.
But however, with what you're saying, what I should probably do in the morning, which will be helpful to me, is just stand up and just
Yes.
move the body, get it moving
Yes.
gently,
Mm-hmm.
little stretch, some shoulder rolls, and just kind of get the
Mm-hmm.
blood rolling. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna incorporate that in the morning. That's setting the intention and
Yes.
the feeling for the entire day instead of just jumping up and hitting the ground running.
which we do often, I feel
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
society, because we're thinking about the next. Like, have you ever thought about what your first thought is when you wake up in the morning? Like,
Mm.
what is the first thought? Have you ever noticed that?
I I'm not aware of my thoughts, but I'm aware of the actions that I take in the morning,
Okay.
and it really isn't good because
Okay.
typically I wake up and my phone is close by,
Mhm.
and I almost without ever getting out of bed,
Mhm.
putting my feet on the ground,
Mhm.
my phone is open. I'm
Mhm.
either checking email
Yes.
or Instagram.
Mhm. I
And
that's many of us. Mhm.
yeah, and that needs to stop.
Mhm.
That shouldn't be the first thing that
Mhm.
happens in the morning.
Mhm.
You know, it could be gratitude, it could be stretching, it could
Yes.
be
Mhm.
reading,
Exactly.
anything other
Mhm.
than that. Because what is that really doing for me?
It's not, yeah, it's not feeding us. Yeah, it
No.
definitely is. It's not helping us to set the intentions of our day.
Mm-mm.
I mean, well, it is, but
It
it's not the
is.
intentions that we want to set because then
Exactly.
we continue to do it throughout the day.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that needs to happen for sure.
Mhm.
I'm pretty decent about putting the phone away as best as I can when it comes to eating. If it's out in a restaurant or whatever, unless we're
Okay.
talking about something and it's like,
Okay.
let me show you that Instagram thing that I
Okay.
saw.
Ah, okay.
um, but yeah,
Mhm.
I've thought about actually putting the phone in a different room in the evening,
Oh, okay.
just so that I'm not as inclined to grab for it. And just have the alarm on loud. So at 10 o'clock or whatever hour, there
Yes.
is no phone, there's no electronics. There aren't any
I have a
electronics.
lockbox that I
Do
just
you? Oh,
purchased from
nice.
Amazon.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to getting that going. And
Mm,
my whole family, this is a family thing.
mm.
Gonna lock that bad boy up so it helps to take away from that.
I
Yep.
I think we need a podcast one, so when we have our live events, because 'cause we're gonna have live events,
Oh,
we should have
yes.
a
We
lockbox.
should.
Or get the
Absolutely.
little pouches that people do when they have comedy shows or
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah, so
Exactly.
no, when you're
Yes.
here,
Nope.
no, it's about creative energy,
Absolutely.
mind
Being
and paper, being
present.
present.
Being present.
Mm. You
Hmm.
heard it here because, we take those ideas and we've been making them real, so
Execution.
execution is
Hmm.
everything.
It's everything. I think that's gonna be so
Mm-mm-mm.
dope.
Yes.
That's gonna be
It'll
exciting.
be branded. We'll
Hmm.
have our journals,
Yes, all the
T-shirts,
things, all the things.
travel all
Yes.
over the world.
Uh-huh. Our tumblers and
Mhm.
yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. You'll want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So you're getting a little glimpse into what it's like to be in truly, like, in our conversations.
The plan, like this is behind the scenes access. This is what we do. And then when
Mhm.
you all get to see, once we execute it, it's like, I remember when they were on podcast episode, talking about that very thing.
Yeah.
They executed.
Maybe whenever we execute the next thing,
Hmm.
we we can share the document, the Google Doc, and show the
Hmm.
timestamp and the whole but I don't wanna show it to you now because it's not the
Yes,
idea
not
that
yet.
we've executed yet,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I
the
like that. That's a good
mhm.
idea.
Yes. That's
Ah.
behind the scenes.
And let that encourage you as well so that
Yeah.
you can move out of the just, processing, analyzing, learning, and move to execution quicker.
Mhm. And
Last episode,
yeah.
in case you missed it, go
Check it
back.
out. Link right here,
Link
over
here,
there,
over there,
so
somewhere.
somewhere. And then with that too, it's like having those outlines and saying, okay, when we get to a certain point with this podcast, we'll have another check mark, that might be the next project, but setting what that looks like. So it's about execution, strategies,
Yes.
planning, learning, and
Yeah,
choosing what success looks like in
absolutely.
here, podcast, and in the future. So
I love
putting
it.
it all together.
I love it. So you
Mhm.
all get to see. We don't just talk about the things, we are actually implementing and we're letting you in on the process.
Mhm. Mhm.
Nice.
I think it's a bowl of
It
question
is.
time. Drum roll or bass rumble, whatever. I don't know. All right. I think once we finish the bowl of questions, we should.
Mhm.
No, we'll always do bowl of
I
questions.
think we
We
should.
could do it in a different way, like a unique way.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
what that unique way is.
It'll come to you.
Any ideas?
To us.
We're
Yeah.
gonna always have a bowl of question or a question of the week. What
Yes.
kind of questions would you want to either submit, or how would you want us to ask those questions?
Mm.
Mm,
We want to know.
yeah,
Hmm.
that even makes sense. But anyway, it doesn't really
See?
matter.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
does.
Okay.
Okay.
Question of the week.
Ah.
What's a wellness or productivity hack that sounded silly until it actually worked for you? I don't actually think that there have been any that have been or sounded silly.
I
'Cause I
don't
don't find them to be silly. I mean, it's whatever works for you.
I don't know that I would if it were silly, I don't know that I would have moved forward with trying it out. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And I can't even say there's anything that's been quirky even that I can think of right now. So, yeah. What about you? Have you had any quirky wellness or productivity hacks that have actually worked for you? I
Mm.
want to know because I don't know. I'm missing something.
We have crickets back here. We should have
Yeah, quirky
crickets like
sounds.
we're like, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Mm-mm. So let us
Hey,
know what you
mm.
have for hacks that either you think are actually silly or you've heard are silly or you perceive to be. And we'll take a look and get back to you.
Somebody's about to get fired.
Uh,
I think
I
that's
think
Gemini. No, not
that's
Gemini. Chat.
that's in your chat.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
I think Claude is the backup.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be the first one. I think they need
Yeah.
to
Oh, you know what we should do?
change positions.
I think I was telling you how in maybe in chat. I don't know if it's the case, but in Claude, after you get your answer to your prompt,
Okay.
there's a play button, and he speaks to you, and he's a British accent. So I think we're gonna, you know
Ah.
what? We're gonna introduce Claude to the show.
Oh, that'd be cool. Claude, what questions do you have for us? Play.
Play. Hmm.
We'll wait.
I think we should.
That'd be
All
cool.
right. Maybe maybe we'll just like dismiss chat for now and then incorporate a little bit
Yeah.
of Claude and get some
Yes.
yes.
I like
All
that.
right.
Why not?
Yes. But yes, thank you for celebrating our 25th episode with us. So grateful for you to be watching this. Grateful. Thank you, Omni, again. Um, yes, heart, heart, heart.
Everyone gets hearts.
Loved up. Loved up, loved up. Next week we have a wonderful interview.
We
Yeah,
do.
with Rosalie Matthew. You are going to enjoy the conversation. She's a wonderful, wonderful entrepreneur and woman.
Yes,
So,
she is doing
uh,
great things in the industry.
yes,
Yeah, and she interviewed us
yes.
as well.
And those, yes, that's right. And interviews, those
Mhm.
interviews will be only found in Patreon. So every time we
Yes.
have a guest on the show, they have the opportunity. You, if you are a guest on the show, can interview us, get your
Mm.
answers, your questions answered from us, whatever they
Mhm.
might be. And that becomes something you can find inside of Patreon. So
Yes.
we're excited about that. Of course, early access to the episodes.
Mhm.
We have our trainings around these episodes, give you some more insight into what we talk about, some actionable tasks that you
Yes, to
can.
help support you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Bonus content behind the
Behind the
scenes. So
scenes.
it's happening over there. So you need to be over there.
That's where it's at.
Love to have you. For only $5 a month.
That's it.
Very inexpensive,
Mhm.
we feel.
We feel. So
And
far.
yes,
Yeah.
come on over. Link is in the description
Hello.
below. We'll see you then.
See you then.